All right, guys. So we have a Superman sneak peek here. I think what this is basically what they showed to people at CinemaCon. Um, I'm gonna be honest. I have listened to CinemaCon coverage, so I think I know. Like I've heard this described, so I'm not gonna be like totally surprised, being like, "Whoa, I can't believe what I'm seeing." But I've never seen it, so I'm still gonna react to it. And yeah, let's play. I'm wondering the how they're gonna establish the power scaling here. Like, what is strong enough to fight Superman, or do this to Superman, I should say. I gotta say, right off the bat, the the VFX doesn't look great. I don't know, like something about the suit. It's like the suit almost looks CGI. Damn, that's crazy. When you've almost been beaten to death, but your dog wants to play. Yeah, it was something about the initial shot. Like, the VFX just didn't look quite finished. I don't know. Alright, the fortress. See, I don't know a lot about Superman comics and how a lot of this usually goes. I've also never seen the Richard Donner Superman movie. Is it normal for it to just, like, appear out of the ground like that? Yeah, I heard a lot of this described. They're like Superman robots.
No need to thank us, sir, as we will not appreciate it. We have no consciousness whatsoever. Merely automatons here to serve. Meet 12. She's new.
He looked at me.
14 fractured bone.
Damage to bladder, kidney, large intestine, lungs.
With a healthy dose of yellow sun, we'll have you up and at 'em in no time.
Right. Yeah, because the sun heals them.
Level 4? 292 times Saharan Prime, please, one.
That's still a great shot. Is he angry? Lex Luthor's so angry. Oh, we got a better look at what's going on behind there. Look up.
Superman.
that the first time we've seen the logo like that? Okay. Interesting. So I gotta say, I like the way that they're building out their DC universe, where it truly does feel like not in our world. I appreciate the lack of not even really trying to ground Superman in our world. And that's not necessarily a dig at just like the Zack Snyder stuff, because I feel like even something like Smallville and Superman and Lois, I do feel like those shows also kind of tried to ground Superman in our world, and to some degree, and even like the CW verse, because that obviously started off with Arrow. But I guess what I'm saying is that it's just like something about these like the Fortress of Solitude coming out of the ground the way it did, like that just feels very like fantastical, and this does feel like otherworldly. Like these robots make this feel like a sci-fi movie. And I don't know, there's something about it that I find neat. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can see what I mean when I say that. Well, I'll watch it again and I'll just like pause a lot more. Like, I feel like this just doesn't look real what I'm looking at. Like, it looks like weird, like bad compositing, I think the word is. Or it doesn't look like David Cornsweat is lying in snow. I don't know, just something, I don't know, like this shot here looks bad. His suit just feels not real. There's like, I don't know, there's like a lot of like snow particles that don't look real. There's something about this specific shot that looks weird. But then like it's weird. It's like it looks I don't know if I can explain what I mean. Cuz it's okay, so here the suit doesn't look real. Yeah, I don't know. Like, is this CGI or not? I don't know. So yeah, we'll see what that ends up looking like in the final product. I mean, Krypto looks great though. I mean, he just looks like a dog. My dog would do this as well. Like, I could be bleeding on the ground and he would not be able to perceive it. That's interesting. I was listening to one guy talk about this scene, and they were like, man, they're playing this for laughs. And I'm like, is this being played for laughs? I feel like it's not. Like, I think you're supposed to find Krypto kind of endearing and cute, but like, I feel like in the context of the movie, this is not, like, I guess I don't think that Krypto acting like a normal dog and being just inherently cute, I don't think that takes away from the seriousness of this moment. I don't know, that's just like I heard people like commenting on this scene. But yeah, Krypto looks great. I mean, that's the thing about James Gunn movies, like the animals look fantastic. Like, you know, like Rocket Raccoon is unironically one of the greatest like examples of VFX in a film.
Krypto, take me home.
Like, he just looks like a normal Doge. Yeah, okay, like here the suit looks real, right? I don't know what it is about that first shot. It's always weird whenever there's like a CGI superhero costume. I'm just like I always look at that and I'm just like, but why though? Like, why not just have David Cornsweet curled up in a ball, lying in some fake snow? You know, it's like in Daredevil Born Again when there's like a CGI Daredevil like parkouring across the rooftops. It's just like, what? You couldn't get a stunt guy to dress up like Daredevil and have him parkour through some sets that you build? Like, I don't get it. I like the music too. It definitely feels kind of old school. Like something about this music and the way that this is edited and mixed together. It's like I like that that James Gunn is gonna let his themes play and speak for themselves. Unlike a lot of Marvel movies, I feel like. And yeah, like this, it has a fantastical feeling, you know, which I like that about it. But yeah, the VFX, I don't know, like this also is like it feels like a bad VFX shot, like Superman being dragged across the ground. Like this does not look great. Like I know there's been a lot of like talk about the way that this movie just looks, and I don't necessarily disagree. Like there is just something odd about it. It's not a deal breaker for me or anything, because at the end of the day, like if the story is good, then it's not gonna like bug me too much. But I do notice it, and I am just commenting on it.
No need to thank us, sir, as we will not appreciate it.
I will say this is a bit of a weird. I don't know. This is like weird dialogue where it's like, would he really be explaining about how he's not going to appreciate the thanks? Like this is obviously dialogue for the audience to make them like learn more about who these robots are. But it's like, would he really be explaining himself like this if he presumably already knows Superman?
We have no consciousness whatsoever. Merely automatons here to serve. Meet 12. She's new.
He looked at me.
It is also just kind of interesting where it's like, first of all, there are new robots, like new Kryptonian robots. But also he says that he doesn't have a consciousness, but she seemingly does. I don't know. I don't know what the dynamic here is going to be necessarily.
14 fractured bones.
Damage to bladder, kidney, large intestine, lungs.
With a healthy dose of yellow sun, we'll have you up and at 'em in no time.
But yeah, and I like almost I feel like retro futurism going on here. Like this is cool. Like I do really like this. And again, I don't even know, is this even necessarily super accurate to how this stuff is usually played off in the comics? Especially like modern day comics. I don't know. Let me know in the comments.
No time. Level 4? 292 times Saharan Prime, please, one.
I will say this as well. I really hope that he got his ass beat by something that's not kryptonite. Like, I really hope that they establish that there are things and beings on Earth that can take on Superman. I feel like that's important, right? Like, I don't know that you necessarily want Superman to be this, like, actual godlike figure. Because that's something that I liked about my adventures with Superman, where they were like, yeah, big robot that they built, yeah, it's just gonna beat up Superman. Some guy has like electricity powers, yeah, he can take on Superman. I hope that they do that here, because I don't know, I just feel like it's a little too boring if Superman is like literally all powerful. And you can only beat him if you have a green rock. Yeah, this is still like such a great shot. Yeah, well, again, this world, it's interesting with the visuals, because it's like, on the one hand, I can kind of see what people are saying, but I also do think it helps to create this like fantastical looking world. When I'm talking about the color grading specifically, it's like, I think the more that I see of it, the more I like it and understand it. Because it doesn't feel like our Earth. It feels more fantastical. God, I love... Bro, by the way, for people that don't know, Nicholas Hoult was playing Lex Luthor. He auditioned for both Robert Pattinson's Batman movie and this Superman movie for Superman. So... he just so you know, every time he hates on Superman, it's genuine, okay? It's not even acting. They just recorded Nicholas Hoult.
He's back.
I wonder if it's gonna be this guy. This like kaiju is gonna have like beat the crap out of Superman. He ain't got no kryptonite. Yeah, and this is another moment of kind of weird CGI where it's like, I don't know, this very much just feels like a CGI Isabella Merced. All right, so now we know that the big ball behind him here it's like has like tentacles or something. Who knows what's going on here? I guess I remember when people saw this picture, the criticism was like, why is Superman not going out there and helping? Why is he sitting around? And it's like, yeah, little bro, get out there. Go stop whatever that is. Oh, sorry, I thought we were going to go back to the kid. So yeah, I think... I know the current, like, theory is that... Or, like, prediction that people have, and I think this is also what I think is going to end up happening. I think that, like, Superman is going to see this war going down, and he's going to hear this kid calling for him. Superman is gonna like, what am I thinking of? He's gonna intervene here in some way, and he's gonna try to save people here. And I think because of that, like, Metropolis is gonna be open to attack by the kaiju or something. And so Superman, because of that, a lot of the city is gonna end up having been destroyed. And so I think that's why we then get to that scene where Guy Gardner is walking in and he's like all angry and stuff. I think that's what's going to go on here, but we'll see. Look up. Yeah, I mean, a lot of this stuff we've seen. Well, most of it, to be honest with you. Yeah, this is the Daily Planet. Lois in the front there. Is that Cat Grant, I think, to the left of her? Jimmy Olsen to the right. And then I think there are a bunch of other, like, important Daily Bugle people, but I don't remember their names. Superman. This shot looks especially bad, I feel like. This shot is giving me flashbacks to The Flash, which is not a movie that I want to be thinking about. Not ever in my life, really. I forget, what is this guy's name again? I think we know who this guy is who Superman's fighting. Or at least people... Ultima? I don't know. I think he's just like a clone or something, or I forget what people's theories are. But it seems like there's gonna be a man or like a super person in this that is just gonna be able to fight Superman. Again, hopefully without kryptonite. This is Metamorpho. He's just like one of the characters in the movie. I'm curious to see what his deal is gonna be. Oh, I feel this. I don't know. I don't feel like they shouldn't have included this because it seems like somebody's gonna break into the Fortress of Solitude and start like killing all the robots. It's gonna be like one of Superman's last ties to Krypton or something like that. Which I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't show this in the trailer. Although to be fair, they showed this in the first trailer as well. Yeah, this is a scene where I was talking about where I think Superman went to go intervene in the war time place. And because of that, the kaiju probably destroyed a lot of Krypton. Those people out there are protesting Superman. Guy Gardner's coming in here angrily. I think I buy into the prediction that that's what's happening here. Yeah, I mean that doesn't look good. Like multiple towers crumbling on top of each other. Lex Luthor's angry for some reason. It's a nice shot of them flying and kissing. Bro, get out there. That thing has so many tentacles. What are you doing? And that's it. Overall, I like it. I like what I'm seeing. It definitely doesn't look perfect. I think that some of the writing, again, with the robots, I thought was a little, It's a little too exposition heavy for me. Just messing with, like, sort of the realism of the film. That being said, I like the visual style. I like the world that they're setting up. I think it does lead to some weird looking shots. Again, some of the CG looks a little weird, but I don't mind that it also just makes it feel more like more of a fantastical world, which is something that I want from the DCU. It is curious though, like how is that going to play with like that Lanterns TV show? Because the more that they keep on talking about that Lanterns TV show like it's a more grounded series, it's like I wonder how that's going to play into what James Gunn sets up with the Superman movie, because James Gunn has also talked about how he's not going to be like hardcore policing how other filmmakers interpret the DCU. So I'm very curious to see how all of this is going to play out. But either way, I like what I'm seeing so far. Again, doesn't look perfect, but I'm digging it. So we'll have to wait and see. But let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.